Hello everyone, it's Kristen here, the Summer Program Coordinator at the library. Thank you for joining me today for some fun Canada Day themed activities. As many of you already know, Canada Day is this week. It is the day that Canada first became a country 154 years ago. The first activity we're going to be doing today is a moose headband. Before we jump into it, I want to explain to you guys why moose are symbolic to Canada. The moose is a Canadian symbol that represents our country's native wildlife. That's why moose are sometimes represented on everyday Canadian items, such as postcards and postage stamps. And now on to the activity. If you pull out your Canada Day kit, it will look something like this. So what you need to pull out of it for this activity is the blank sheet of paper, the colorful stripe of paper, whatever color you may have in your bag, and the little plastic bag with cutouts. Starting with these cutouts here, you're going to take everything out of the bag. And you'll see you have a small circle and a big circle. We want to glue them together, one on the top and one on the bottom, something like this. After it is glued together, you're going to grab the two white circles that are in the bag and you're going to glue them right to the big circle to look like this. Now you'll have something that looks like this. You'll want to grab two of the black little circles and place them directly on the white eye. Now you'll have something that looks like this. And what you'll want to do with the two last black circles is you'll want to glue them onto the smaller circle to make little nostrils. Now you'll have the face of the moose. And now to move on to the antlers. You'll grab the blank sheet of paper and with a pencil, you'll trace your hands. After you finish tracing your hands, you'll have something, a blank sheet of paper like this, and you'll want to grab your caregiver to cut it out for you. Now you'll have two hands that look just like this. And what you want to do is glue them to both sides of the moose's face, like this. And once you have finished gluing your hands on, you'll have antlers for your moose. And the final step will be making the headband with the strip of paper that is in your bag. So what you want to do is measure out your head and cut out where it fits. And glue the two pieces at the back together. And then glue your moose head onto the headband. And you'll have your final moose headband. And now mine's all glued together. It is a moose headband. It is a fun activity for Canada Day. We are now going to be doing an activity that is not in your Canada Day kit. It will be created with supplies you can find all at home. You'll need a blank piece of paper that you can find in the recycling bin, a red crayon or pencil crayon, and a couple of maple leaves. So pause the video right now, go outside and find a couple of maple leaves on a tree and come right back. Now that you got your maple leaves, we're all ready to start this activity. It is very simple and very fast. So what you want to do is take your leaves and place them on your table or the surface that you're working with, like this. You'll want to put your piece of paper over top of your leaves, push down, and just start coloring. You should start to see the outline of the maple leaf. You have to press kind of hard when you're coloring to make sure that you get the texture of the maple leaf. After you have finished coloring, you should have a piece of paper that looks like this, where you can see all of the leaves that you've colored. On this one, I have colored 3. If you'd like, you can just do one at a time, and it also looks really pretty. For our next activity, we're going to be making paper bag beaver puppets. But first, I wanted to explain to you guys why beavers are symbolic to Canada. The beaver is Canada's national symbol, where you may have seen them before on Canadian nickels. If you can see here, this is a beaver. To make the beaver puppets, you will need the paper bag that is in your Canada Day kit. In the paper bag, you will find all of the cutouts that you will need for this activity. All of these little beige pieces need to be colored brown. So if you have pencil crayons or a brown crayon, you can just start coloring these pieces. Once you have all of these pieces colored brown, you can take the tail, which is the biggest piece, and take a black marker, a black pencil crayon, or a crayon, and create diagonal lines going each way to make it look like a beaver tail. After you're done, you'll have a beaver tail that looks like this. What you want to do is start gluing those pieces on the paper bag. The bottom of the paper bag will be the face, and we will glue the hands on each side and the ears on the top. This is what your paper bag will look like after you've glued on the ears and the hands. And now you'll take your beaver tail and put it on either side and glue it off to the side like this. And now we will put the eyes on the beaver. So in your paper bag, you'll have 2 googly eyes, and you'll just want to put a little bit of glue and put them right on the face. Now your beaver will look like this, and we'll put the nose and the teeth. The little black cutout that was in your paper bag is the nose. Stick that on, and the 2 white rectangles are the teeth. You'll put those directly underneath the nose. This is what it will look like. And now for our last step, we'll take the maple leaf that was in the bag, and you can color that red with any type of pencil crayons or markers that you'd like. After coloring it red, you're gonna take your puppet and some glue and glue it right on the middle there. And now after that's on, you have completed your paper bag beaver. You can stick your hand in there and use it as a beaver. For our final activity, we will be making fireworks. Have you ever seen fireworks before? They're very popular for Canada Day. We will be using pipe cleaners and a mini pie tin. All you have to do is take your pipe cleaner and shove it into the bottom of the mini pie tin. You should be able just to poke it right through, but if you need some help, your caregiver will be able to help you with this one. When you're done, you should have something like this with pipe cleaner sticking out. It's like a mini firework, and you can turn and twist any way you like to make it have the shape that you want to be a firework. That is all for our Canada Day kit. I hope you enjoyed making these activities. Have a fantastic Canada Day. Bye!